Both teams just looking for a W, and this doesn't need to be the Astralis of the future. This needs to be the Astralis of now as well. Here comes a totem drop.
Magic's ready. He has to be the individual star, and just turning his head is enough to evade the shots.
The arse peek as well.
He can peek over that. It's a bit of a one-way for Bubsky if they don't punish with a second smoke. The flash works, though, does force him off the line. Amanex into the blind spot. This is closing gaps quick. He's forced off the line onto the bomb train. Already a lot of space for G2. Bomb can go down uncontested. The CT's play for the retake. Bit of util on Zipex for this retake. Hunter's keeping him idle, keeping him busy. They're pushing into Ivy and already finding heads. Oh, it's clean from Hunter. We're off to the races. G2 looking set for the pistol.
They have been winning since Jax's return. They wouldn't be here otherwise.
Ooh, they are looking sharp today, Chadney.
Yeah, and that's one of the factors here is this roster, right? All the conversations about, oh, no Kenny, you know, oh, Nico's primary AWPing, oh, he's not, Amanex doing well. But the thing is, this G2 team, it doesn't even really matter what formation we get. Zipex just surviving there.
Bulldozer we used to see from Crazy Days hasn't shown his head as often, but I imagine that's also a state of the game.
Yeah, learning curve for the in-game leader as well, but we're back into action.
He's so graceful as Amanek. He's a master of the MAC-10. Eagles are peppering and doing significant damage. Already Glaive has taken one.
Big problems here.
Look at these crossfires. Every single Deagle has connected. They are in a lot of trouble.
So much trouble. Look at this, 18 HP, 23 HP for Nexa, and
a bomb plant's a dream. Oh, but that's not really gonna soften this blow. That's all 5 alive for Astralis still. And another clean headshot provided. Nico would have to go 1v5, the bomb ticking. He's just happy to be alive at this point.
Yeah, I think save, mate. Get on out of there. They're going to get free upgrades. They're going to get the defuse. They're going to get the round. They're even going to hold on to everything.
Dude, that is such a huge shift of momentum. Another shot connects. Nico gets to save absolutely nothing. And Astralis probably happy that they didn't win the pistol. Spots him out, good damage and converted. Zipex is just around the corner as well. Thinks better of it, don't forget that heavy investment. Amanex the scout, Hunter needs to finish the job. Trade, perfect. G2 maintain the advantage and look to chase Astralis out of the server here. Dupree is under a lot of scrutiny from Hunter. The bomb is miles away, but Hunter's trying to force a rotate, at least try and take a lot of space here, force the CTs into a defensive stance. Great shot, takes the head off of Dupree. Bubsky, however, has now got the bomb all onto Hunter, and it's not a lot of fun. They know where he was. Bubsky's already ratted his way through box halls.
This is huge from Bubsky. He's won the round.
Hunter's only going to be looking right. He's not that aware, is he? All right, there you have it. Astralis 2, G2 1, and that was a full force. We're going to be seeing Astralis pull ahead here. Playing around the ladder, the elevations, trying to nutmeg as the smoke fades. This is the bomb. G2 opting for an Ivy play. Bubsky's perfectly positioned, at least for the first. Jax to stabilize and takes more. Another head gone. One on the bomb train, it's Glaive, who's already had a lot of impact in the previous round, but they've got 30 seconds, Chad, and this absence of utility is not costing them anything.
Yeah, Nexus found another here, 2 on 4, still time a problem, have to get past Dupree.
Yeah, and Glaive's still on a bomb train as well. Like, this is going to get awkward if a couple of more frags, just like that. Dupree. Glaive, however, is gone. Jax has done everything for G2 here, and now they know where Dupree is. He's low. 10 HP as the bomb's safely planted, and there shouldn't be a single thing he can do about this. There you have it, G2. Okay, don't need the util if you've got the headshots. Oh, it's the tiniest margin. The tip of his cap is visible if he touches W.
Did you see an arm?
A little gap. Oh, he takes a pot shot, and Hunter does look a little worse for wear after it. Bubsky, you're crazy. He actually hit more. Hunter's taken 2 pumps from the Mag-7, but fortunately the shrapnel didn't take him. And now it's Dupree's turn. Did it look? Oh,
same player. They just can't get rid of Hunter.
Oh, poor old Hunter. The poor guy is so disfigured, but he lives on.
It's just whack-a-mole. They're just popping their heads up here, there, and everywhere and get sent away. G2 with the third there, and Nico looking sharp.
Okay, they're contesting E-Box here. Hunter's going to have a lot to do. Oh, goodness. Green train as well, and there's the first of the 2 AWPs rattling across the yard. They're going quick on this. Seems to be a bit of a reaction. Yeah, the CTs are aware. Flash might catch him. Zips turns and already takes 2. Lovely spray control. There's nothing Jax can do to return fire. And now just Nico and Jax trying to piece together a 2v5. Would start with Bubsky, and, well, he's having none of it. Z-axis, not an issue for Bubsky. Passes his first test on Pop.
They might have everything they need for when an inside hit comes.
Smokes himself out of trouble, evades the nade beautifully, and now Glaive pulls the equalizer. Bubsky,
oh, no.
Oh, he held the spray. He also ate the flash. And now G2 are back in control. A firm grasp, smokes for the inner take. It's only Zipex. And an impossible shot as he jumps off the spool. Jax has hit it. Double orbs remain. It shouldn't be anything more to be said about this one. Already a tag hit, bomb down. These two would surely want to save.
Yeah, the save call coming in. I think we just saw Zipex yell "what" at the screen as Jax hit that shot. But hold up a second. NUKE comes in. Still a little bit of time to work with. How? I'm not sure Astralis feeling this one.
There's a funny standoff on Ivy as well. Once you've crossed and
you're kind of committed,
up, you're
right?
like, well, I guess I'm just going to sit here for 30 seconds and probably die. Oh, Magisk gets a powerful position, but only for one, not when you're flashed off. He reveals the orb close. And G2, they're so resistant. He's not blind at all, and that leads to Nico departing the server. Magisk is kicking them all out. 2 connections on the Zoom banger. Another likely. Jax walking through main now and has managed to draw fire. Amanek walking into Glaive, and it's all too easy. Bomb delivered. Jax looking to come up clutch. Ace clutch, no less.
It's hard to tell what he's going for here. Does he want to save? Does he want more kills? Is he looking for an AWP? What is on Jax's mind? It does not matter. Glaive will get the kill. And 5-5. Yeah, when the rounds look over, they look over, right? They really just seem to be petering out in this.
Scouted out. Oh, that's exactly what you described. Jax 1v, and he does get away.
Messy.
Spray, very messy. And one has gotten across. Can they stop with the bomb? I think the flames should do enough. Nexa, oh, it's a bit too deep on the incendiary, and now things could get awkward. It is Nexa's AK recovery. He's trying to tuck in, but Bubsky's hunt will enable the defuse. Jax is so far away from the fight. He'd love to take something like that. An orb headshot from a million miles away. And he might, if he's got the fastest socks on. Oh. This frag is everything. Hunter, Nexa, partner up, looking to do what they've done so many times before. The swing will count Bubsky dead shortly. One through the smoke in response, but the bomb now down. Nexa and Nico looking to set up for an important 6th. Glaive is the late arrival on the flank. They'll be paranoid about that throughout this entire retake. Time ticking, though. Every second favoring G2. Kit's on Dupree. Zipex the first contact. Nexa's walking just past him. A blind spot. Lovely slip of the net there from Nexa, and now we can strike. Zipex unawares. Good find. G2 in hot pursuit of a 6th here. Time-sensitive mission. Nexa does bring it down to the 1v1. Advantage onto Nexa. Coming up, clutch here with his brother Nico. No time, and the round is theirs. What a turnaround. 3 versus 5 for G2. Or rather, Ivy is clear. Dupree is not there, but we'll find out.
Yeah, and he can't really peek to clear it, though. He's scared of the AWP overwatching, but here we come. It's the out hit.
Yeah, and Bubsky's going to contend with Hunter. Does stop one. They know where he is. How is he alive? Long range on the MAC-10. Jax needs this trade, and he does put it on the board.
Dupree's going to be quick on this flank, though. He's run a little bit of this way. He was up close and personal. Could
Nico's
get this
not
one
looking.
on through.
You're right. Oh, this would be a huge 1v3. Even the scope's heard. He knows he's behind one of them. Any trigger discipline or immediate extermination? Let's find out. Okay. Now has to pull the trigger. First found. Jax is there on the E-box as well. It's Amanex, and that is Nexa's MAC-10. If he could just take that AK out of the play. Nice shots from Jax. He continues.
Finish things off here. Can G2 grab the lead? Orp out main. Nico for another. He's been looking good.
There's for sure some turbulence in Astralis, though. You can see there's just frustrations. I mean, you can understand why. You don't have to be a rocket scientist or a Counter-Strike scientist to understand why playing the same game against the same kind of opposition feels harder now. Or at least feels different. I'm not going to speak for them. Oh, it takes all the time in the world for that shot. It looked bang on their head. Now, unfortunately, Zipex is dead. He's going to be Molotov's out of position. This wall of smoke, so you can even hear the mantling of that bomb train. Oh, spotted out, but runs out of ammo. Jax, that's a bit of an oopsie. Doesn't look like it's going to bite them, though, as we look to see G2 win out on their map picks T-half. That's huge. This is Train and an 8-7 half. We'll be right back. Dreamhack Masters continues in just a moment.
Minute 20 remaining on the clock after Astralis have set out on their initial probing missions. And take a look at their utility as well, as they continue to garner control. Oh, the job's come in.
Oh, I rarely see that work out so well. Nice from Nexa. He was so ready for the crouch turning away head. Hunter drops down with the CZ and recovers the bomb. Certainly the round. Only Dupree now and Glaive, and he's got a full set of util. Neither of them are equipped with armor. Look how many nades these guys have. They need a bit of a Hail Mary, not to be today. And only Glaive, loud as you like, walks straight on into his death.
Bit of a timing here.
Tiny window for him to work his magic as he works his way up the ladder. confirms no one's top green, spots NUKE, but I think he spots him too. Now the AK draws blood. Oh, 2. 10 HP on the second. Nice work from Glaive. He's done exactly what he set out to achieve.
When we say hero AK, this is what we're talking about. This is huge from Glaive. He has set them up right now in what should have never been their round.
G2 right now are just panicking, and it's only going to get worse. Hunter wanted info. He gets led. Oh, God, it's all come collapsing down around G2 now. Trying to piece this one back together again. The hopes and dreams really do hinge on having one of these two towards that B site before the hit comes in. Nexa is in a good position to catch Magisk, but with no one else around him, Bubsky's going to be holding that pop rotate. I don't think Nexa's there in time, so looking great for Astralis here. They'd love an extra weapon or two.
This is quick as well. Nexa won't be ready for the oil train push up.
So pushed up. Hello? Oh, not quite a goodbye. He's not ready to say his goodbyes just yet. In fact, he's just tucked in 2 Danes. Now Dupree swings out and Nexa's doing it all. My God, another quad kill. He's not done. Could even be the ace. Amanex spots him, and this has just been turned on its head, and they do it. G2, 2v5. 30 seconds and not a bullet fired. Could hear a pin drop. Here it goes. Chaos about to manifest. Hunter, important duel, and he does manage to get the first. Expecting more. NUKE to bodyguard. It is Dupree with the orb. There's a chance for Hunter to find 2 here, and he does knock another head. Now Bubsky and Glaive into the site. Jack's elevated for 1. Running out of time here. Glaive does have to find that head quickly, neatly, struggling. And that's it. G2 will snatch away the 12th. So as that fades, if he drops his incendiary and they don't time this right, this is the perfect time. He can't drop his flames now, but he can drop his mag. Dupree's not looking. Magisk has slipped. That's the AK you have to house, but they know the bomb's now not yet crossed to the site. Has he got the lineup to deny? 15 seconds. That will make things really awkward for Zipex. He's gotten over the fire. That could have been round winning from Nexa, but instead, they're starting to find frags here, Chad. One more, and I'm getting convinced. Zipex, however, has been caught. NUKE tightening the clamps now as he's just tapped another head, just like that. Magisk dead, and G2. It is a solo hold for now. Nexa's got a lot to do, and you can see the angle very passive. Doesn't want to... Ooh, spotted now. Into the site, playing for the retake. Glaive's drop is held, and the cross now open for business. Bubsky with a big find. Nade will soften up Zipex further. Good chance for the first here for Astralis, but Bubsky just gets caught on the walk up. Nexa's so potent from that upper ramp. Starting to crawl. They're very low, but there is a Molotov. No smoke to be seen. This time is of the essence for G2. If they can't start faking soon, that Molotov from Glaive's round winning. Now, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. They'll molly and try and time the defuse. Needs to be on it in the next 5. NUKE to suppress this because the contest. Both of them go down. Nexa's on it, and just in the nick of time, another retake for G2.
This one here, I'd say, is a bit more accidental than your tilt buys, but maybe the same result.
Now then, see what happens here. They actually are ahead of the smoke, or they were. Another nasty death, but the trade is there. Maintains some degree of competitiveness.
And now they're just going to hit the B bomb site. Can they finally catch Nexa off guard? He's here on his own this time. No rotator, doesn't have somebody to back him up.
He's got a lot to do, has Nexa. Amanek has arrived just in the nick of time, and he takes down one from the top rope.
No
Glaive's
rotator.
walking up, Nexa's ready, and Amanek's just having a time of his life. One after the other, they fall.
Oh dear, he heard me say there's no rotator. He wanted to show exactly who the rotator was right there.
It's me. My hand's in the air. My name's Amanek.
I'm here right when I need to be, just like Superman.
Call this a dumpster. X-ray off. In the POV. Oh, what a shot. Clean. But look, the parties are coming. Oh, 3 seconds after time.
Oh, they're going in. Smoked off.
Let's see. Can walk around the corner. Gets one. Look for another.
Oh, after time. It's...
Oh, no, the money. $1,000.
Oh.
All right, well, G2 are definitely speedrunning the second half. They can be done in and out in a flash. It's only Galil's.
It hasn't been felt like there's a swing round, right? Oh. Big fight there, but instantly traded.
They're so gathered in that main position.
This is NUKE's field day.
Yeah, he could not believe the frags that are being fed to him now as 2 come through, 1 through the smoke. And even more. Oh, he lines him up, knocks him down. Astralis just skittles in NUKE's alley. 21 to finish it, 16-7. They are. So you can check that out if you're interested. The player POV's running simultaneous to the main broadcast if you fancy that, or if you're living that middle-class double monitor life. Straight down into NUKE, and bye-bye. Quick opener. Immediately, Astralis have the lower sight, and this gets really awkward for G2 now. Unless they got some ramp swift taps, God, so much space has been taken already. I don't fancy their chances here at all, Chad.
It's going to get awkward here, and the fight could even be coming their way. More bodies now pushed up towards ramp. Zipek's ready with that USP, and Jax, well, he's tapped away at a couple, but can't find the frag.
Oh, he can. He can. He will. Bubsky, however, with the trade. 3-on-3. G2 surprised us on train with some of their late retakes, and well, there it is. Glaive's the one to fill the feed with a spectacular double.
They're already lower, G2 have to save. Oh, well, they're already at full yard control, G2 have to save.
Look at all the space he's got. He won't be able to transfer it, and NUKE still standing his ground towards spawn, but as they maneuver towards that top site, that power position of Nexa and NUKE losing a lot of value with these elapsed seconds. If he gets to Unbreakable and contests the cross, could have caught another and saved another rifle. In fact, it does look like Nexa's in a
kind of aware.
Good chance for a surprise. Glaive's gone. If they can isolate Magisk now, it really does get a little uncomfortable. And they're dinking him. He's gone. No, 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 no.
They have a smoke here. This is starting to become doable for G2.
Zipek's palms a little sweaty now. Knees weak. Perhaps there's vomit involved. We'll find out. Bubsky trying to take some initiative. NUKE spray. They know he's there now, and he's been found as well. Time-sensitive mission. There is no kit in play, but Nexa's already on it. Zipex is so far away, they could just push and defuse. He's even getting tagged. Oh dear, G2 have stolen away the eco victory. I believe he's got time on the defuse.
That smoke just landed at 25 seconds. Astralis are screwed.
Yeah, they're in trouble. And now a bad spray from NUKE gives them just a bit of more room to maneuver towards this top side. Jax to be tested.
They drop Van.
Vision, yeah, from Amanek.
10 seconds.
Fence or something. Someone has to give up. Time becoming a problem. Magis just can't plant. The round falls apart. I think that extra, what, was it 25, let's call it? Shaved off by that lobby frag. They'll have to clear it. Oh, and that's another find. Oh, Jax gets 2 towards the top side then. Amanek does not have the best weapon for the job here. He's trying to do 2 jobs at once. Zipex has swung out top site. Bomb to be planted and uncontestable. Dupree on the squeak. Oh, NUKE already finding Dupree, puts Zipex on notice, and yeah, too many different angles to be responsible for.
Here we go again. Oh, here's some more aggression. We were talking about it.
Yeah, he's just going for it with NUKE.
Oh.
Whoa, Zipex is not looking, does it just nicely. Oh, Zipex just knocks him down.
Oh, they're still not clearing.
They keep pushing. They still didn't find him. They could line up, but they're spewing it out. And there is the other side of the coin, Chad. We've just witnessed what happens when G2's lobby control.
Oh.
G2's lobby control falls flat.
Yeah, and the story should still be the same, but let's see how far Amanek wants to push the issue here. Zipex with 2.5 kills on that push. It's like his position wasn't called at all.
Yeah. We were just talking about it as well. Finds the answer, finds the remedy. Amanek. Oh! Just before the smoke pops and the no-scope comes out, I'd have been able to elope and find a new angle. That was an important trade. 1 man versus 4. They'll have to start rotating through the ramp. Nexa's going to be communicating this. He's being hunted, he's being cleared. How good are you, Nexa? 1. Bubsky, tight line for the trade. Amanek does return fire. And now that bomb becoming an issue. You can't. They're just peeking into him 1 by 1, and Amanek's having a field day. He's under a lot of scrutiny. Bubsky should have this, but Jax is there to bodyguard. And G2, they deal with the Astralis lower assault. Pretty damn good one, especially if Magisk works on clearing main. But NUKE ready and does convert. Just 3 now for Astralis to try and make an impact into round 11. Jiggles out. Jax is under trouble, and he's under the thumb. Good find. Need another. Hunter did the wall bangs. He's going down as well. They're into the site. Best chance we've seen from Astralis in some time. Do pre-planting main side and lobby control maintained. It's about contact and the order of that contact. Amanek gets away with 1. 2 to flood in heaven. Bubsky. Oh, he turned at the wrong moment. Couldn't get his crosshair back, and NUKE hands out headshots. Another Groundhog Day for Zipex as he's stuck in the hut. They'll take it again. 3v3 down to the wire. Last few seconds left on the clock as G2 do steal away a 7.
Oh, it's
NUKE too, yeah.
Excuse me.
Oh, they're pushing through the smoke. NUKE will hear a lot of this. Readies for the spray and just unloads. 3 straight to the dome. Oh dear. Bomb, bodies, and an 8th. What were we playing the other day, that AWP game mode where we were like clay pigeons?
Oh, Leetski. Yeah, that was a bit of fun.
It will just be contact. Magic's been waiting for this frag a long time. Nexus shows his head and loses it. Towards the top site then. Hunter, Jax ready for war. 28 seconds as Magic is trying to sell this. Dupree with another. They're flooding into the site, and that was the headshot. Oh, Nico's got more. Any more? That was very stylish, just the one tap. He's lost Amanek in the process though, and tapping away not far off the mark for any of these. There it is, it's Bubsky's double into the top site. And he's gonna be forced forwards and finds Dupree. Quite the punish, needed that as well. Nico finds another on the swing. Oh, and the round, it hangs in the balance. Good find from Bubsky to keep and return fire. That was one of the rifles, don't forget. Hunter's only got the shotgun, but they're right up in him. Right next to him in the smoke. He'll tuck into the vent. That doesn't really feel great. Jackson limbo caught. And that's the end of that. Dreaming big with the shotgun. Did take a chunk out of Zipex. But at 8-7 half, dude, Astralis are going to be over the moon with that. It's not got guaranteed. Nexa kicks in the bucket for 1. Bubsky brought down to 1 as well. The Amanek clutch, an AWP, the worst weapon for the job. Does have a kit. Does have time. If he could just finish off the job, Bubsky doesn't let him. 8-7, all right. Astralis battling for survival in the playoffs, and 8-7 is a pretty damn good haul. Yo, they're going to test ramp heavily. Utility forced out. Magis tucks in. They're doing a full round-the-world maneuver straight up the ladder, and look at Bubsky. Good position. Can't quite control the USP. Looked good for 2 there, and now Astralis are on the back foot. They've got a bit of a split of this attacking force. 2 towards the lobby. Dupree doesn't have the info. Are they waiting for Glaive? I don't know if he's going to be expecting this. 2 players just staring at you while the rest of the contact's taken. Hello? Goodbye. Knocked off of the platform. And Jax ain't done either. These USPs they've scavenged have provided some very precise headshots. There's 1 and 2. Magisk making it a competitive 1v4 here, especially now Jax has been forced off the fight. Nico's dropping to the lower side. How smart's Magisk? Is he down the vent? He will be soon. Now he hears those digits being punched. Loudly stampeding towards the decon door. They're posted up. He'd need a 1 tap and not to be found just yet. Nico ready for action as well. Needs a quick click. Can't find it. Second chance he can. And now Magisk with a 1v4. Spectacular. Astralis given a gift and his name is Magisk.
Look at this, Glaive. Hungry for the frags right now. Searching for the info, using that movement speed of the scout. And eventually Amanek lays him on down.
It's a huge find.
Sorry,
oh, God.
What?
Dupree deleted.
Wasn't it? It was aim punched.
Yeah, exactly. And he was through that tiny slither gap as well.
Oh, Jesus.
Not just an AWPer, Chad. Not just an AWPer. He's happy with the early learning center version 2.
30 seconds, though. G2 still with some problems. Number advantage is there, but they need to get into a bomb site. Heavy around towards ladder. Flashes are going up, and they're still not making too much of a move here. Problems is that Molly lands. This is not looking good. They have to go ramp.
They do, and Zipex is in the perfect line. Bad spray, bad death. And now the advantage is lost. Anything they could have had.
Bubsky scrambling.
Could be denied if he can just stop that plant. If he could just somehow find Jackson the smoke. The bomb's down, and so's the round. Okay, good grief. It was close at the end there. Of course, lots of if, buts, and maybes.
Here comes the pace again.
Yeah, it does. Magisk is trying to suppress. Ramp is lost, and Zipex in a 1-shot headshot position. He just gets overrun by the MAC-10s. Bubsky does provide some degree of resistance. Ahead of the Molotov, and a nice shot from Dupree. Getting a bit awkward if they're not careful, because Hunter knees Bubsky. Oh, and he's hit another scorcher. The level in this game is absurd. Deagle from Amanek not expecting a second and can't adjust in time, leaves it all onto Nexa. Astralis have just given him a taste of their own medicine right back.
The doormat reads come on in right now, so this is very fishy for Nexa.
Safe plant from that vent swing. Oh, not. Bubsky does finish the job before the plant. Real sketchy. Bubsky does take a little bit of contact. Hunter with the bomb, no less, but he's taken the frag as well. Bubsky got a lot to do. Magisk in support does drop the bomb and their star player. And so hopes and dreams really hinge on the next frag in the next 10 seconds. Good find from Jax. What? 2 frags. And just like that, they're doing it again. These G2, 10 seconds, and they've gotten it down. Yeah, that's funky. No fun at all to be had.
I can't tell if it's just more beastly shots. I'm sure we're about to find out right here in the replay. Jack's walking away with 3 kills in this one. Here we go. So coming out, top hat, but
look at the scrap of heads. Yikes! Yo! Very loud about this. Magisk, Zipex, both ready to put bullets down range. There's 3 points of contention here. This looks good for the CTs, especially now.
Oh, come on, guys.
Of course they are. Of course they are. They're scrimming yard, and it's Astralis right back with some of their own magic. 2 for Magisk, and they've all fallen apart. Just put a fork in it. That is Astralis 10th and their 3rd here on the CT side. They have traded rounds. If we can bring up the round recap. Yeah, guys, great minds think alike. Take a look at this. Just back and forth nonsense from both of them.
How far are they going to run down the clock here, G2? We know they love getting it down to those final 20, but door's already open, smoke is out. Can they deny?
Hunter's very hesitant on that door, and Magisk could deny this here. It's a fake. He draws them both out into the center of the site. Now they can punish. It's a good idea. The headshots have come in. Hunter long range with the Tech 9 does lay down the law, and now the door into Astralis 11th has been closed. Bang.
And we continue the back and forth nature. Absolutely mental scenes there. Both of them got involved in that action.
Center of mass, and nearly a triple. Dupree has done enough damage to really get G2 up in arms, especially considering what he's walking into a trap here. Nice find, distractions there, and a double from Bubsky as well. Astralis are making nothing feel like everything. They had just pistols, deagles, scouts.
But it just seems, I don't want to say, no, it is. It's very gambly from both of these teams, right? Because they're almost all-ins in a lot of these scenarios. It's like, if we get to this, oh, he's gone down after time. Absolute nightmare fuel right there.
Just cycling through his util. Anybody want to hunt me? 25 dudes, where's the bomb? What are you doing? 20, here they go. G2, in classic G2 fashion, are about to try and piece together a full site take in 15 seconds. The bomb's loose, Hunter can't trade, and that's the round. NUKE trying to be the hero, he just can't. Glaive, just through the presence of his util, never mind the presence of him. Oh, he has dropped off though, and that will get Bubsky alert, and through the smoke as it fades, that's a Bubsky frag. Can G2 overcome the man disadvantage? It has really slowed them down before, and it's extended this time by Dupree, puts Jax on the floor. No chance now, 50 seconds, at least 1 from NUKE. He wants to try and keep top site rotates housed. It was Bubsky that does go down. Oh, and NUKE catching Dupree's hunt. Glaive's in the vents as well, just to house them. Hot's a risk. Magisk is ready. And that's a big find from Amanek. G2 are doing what G2 do best. Thriving within this mad mid-round chaos. NUKE starts something, and he's going to finish it. No, Glaive denies a hard spray, but he finds Nexa as well. And Amanek just doesn't have the health for a 1v2. He'd have to find the first perfectly, and it's such a predictable position. He's paranoid about heaven, it's lobby. Glaive cutting noise. Amanek comfortable now. Oh, but a step. Still paranoid about that heaven position, and jumping to clear it. Glaive does a lot for Astralis there.
Mac 10s are out. Looks like it's going to be G2 going all in on this one. Fast ramp.
Yeah, they got the AWP here as well. 2 to ramp. Dupree immediately descends, and now here comes the test. Chasing Zipex. Don't want to let him get away with this, but he's taking them all down with him. Look at the tracer fire. Perfectly tracking their descent mid-air. NUKE can't do anything against Zipex. He's on for an ace to finish it. Hunter's there to finish his job and cancel those plans. But up against the AWP, he's got nothing. Astralis firmly in the driving seat now, and pedal to the metal. They have to get through Magisk. Glaive very capable of a reactionary swing here. It's fading. Glaive's open, and he does go down. 2, in fact, in the feed for G2. If they can find Magisk, it's on. But he's standing strong with 2 in the zone. Okay. Zipex ready to contest and does well to put the bomb on the floor, but it's not quite over yet. Instead, AWP versus AK is established. Hunter drops a smoke, try and bait the push out of Dupree, and it's worked wonderfully. Smart play from Hunter there. 40 seconds, dudes, and this is for the game.
Glaive's going to shoot them in the back as they come into main.
Yeah. Especially Jack's on notice in lobby. Here they come. A flash is not bad. They know where he is. Through the smoke. They're low and he finishes them off. It's Magisk. A lot more work to be done though for the T's. Nexa has found another and through the flames Magisk keeps them at way. My goodness, he's on for all 5. Well, Astralis, call upon Magisk one more time. He's chasing 30. He has had a great game on NUKE. Nico in a 1 versus 2 now by his own design. Spots Magisk and well aware that Glaive was in the warehouse. He can do this! He can do this now! No, he can't. Okay. Look possible. 16 to 14. We're off to Vertigo though, Chad, and I think a lot of people, including the desk.
Bubsky off the middle. They had a 3-pronged defense. Magus, Dupree, and Bubsky were over there, and now it's forced them back into that passive stance, and uh-oh, it's about to be a BFA brawl, a battle for mid.
Throw smoke at Dupree's face, but he throws lead back down range. Good finds. Hunter with 2.
Oh,
look at the nade damage. Oh, it's not stopped him. Hunter, a man possessed. Bomb delivery. Amanek saves them, and just like that, G2 just individually hang with the big boys. Bubsky on -1, looking for the goose egg. Ugh, finds it.
This is real problems for G2.
They got loads of time. They don't have to rush this. Hunter has forced the issue onto Bubsky, and not the perfect weapon for the job here. Far from it. Poor Zipex, and they're all gathered at CT.
Nico's out of play right now. It's a 3v2 on the side. Make it a 1v3.
Yeah, Jax is going to have to do an awful lot with this AK. Dupree's head was in the vice. Short-lived success. Astralis making this double dip incredibly justified, Chad.
G2 always looking flustered after they lose that opening kill if they don't get the space, and they're very caged in their approach so far. You saw it on Pistol. He's bought a lot of time here, and they've still got full info over towards B. More late round stuff from G2.
Yeah, a bit out of character. Not going to complain. Dupree has actually hunted Amanek. Now, that is a rarity. To see the B player find the lurk as the first frag.
It's an awkward fight, too, down those stairs.
Zipex. Oh, perfect off angle. Catches Nico as he checks the boost. 2 to the good now. Astralis in a prime position to equalize. Jax through the smoke off a flash. Nexa sets him up. And, oh, fully blind. Dupree gets him, turns away. And just like that, we have another Astralis. That's lovely.
They're out mid again.
There's the mid smoke. They've been trying to punish this. They've been throwing this and conditioning this since the pistol. And look what it's done. Jax is in B, forcing Dupree into a super defensive stance. He's hunted down, and now the site is theirs. Nico late on construction. Glaive can contest this, and will. Nexa does get the bomb down. The trade from Nico's not there.
Wasn't even looking.
Pants around his ankles, a little humiliating. Jax is a bit isolated on the site. The rotates us late. Amanek stairs, Hunter the same. Smoke, kits, very threatening from Astralis on the retake here. Contact is everything. They smoke off one of Amanek's positions, molly the other, and start to get for the smoke defuse. Good swing out from Jax, only 1.5. Glaive incredibly low, but he can do it all here. 4 on for the ace clutch. If he could just find the kit, does. Can't dip into the smoke. Astralis manufactured chaos there, but G2 will snatch it. Very audible rotates as well. Next has got a good image. Oh, Glaive not ready for that one. Element of surprise right there and then. And fully blind on his rotate. He does see the backpack of Amanek and provides enough to equalize. This gets awkward unless he does it more. Okay, calm down. You've got 60 seconds. Slow your roll. They're looking to punish in this transitional period. Nico does take down Bubsky on that AWP. Dupree, the B player. Slip the gap.
Timing on this could be perfect.
Yeah, they're not even looking that
they
way. They faked. There's definitely going to be one here for Dupree. A sitting duck in the form of Nico. Now Jax to come up clutch, and he's got 19 seconds to either find this frag or find that plant. Dupree's playing this perfectly, slipping short. Jax is messing around with his jumping, and now safe plant. Dupree's crawling. How ready is Jax for this exchange? Elevated head height. Nice find. Dupree comes up clutch for Astralis and puts together another round. Oh, we've lost Bubsky. NUKE just does what NUKE does best. I think he just peeked an AWP with a deagle, Chad.
I'm going to go and fly over there and double check. But
oh, Zipex gets 2 for his troubles. G2, they had and have a main man advantage. It's extended by Nexa. When you have that man advantage, especially against the finances, Glaive looking to come up clutch, and he has got his crosshair in the right place for Jax. No kit. He'd have to force these fights immediately. There is one on short. And he is hunting into Nexa. There's a good chance here. Okay, the jiggle works out. There's plenty of time for him to play with this, and already finding another head. 30 HP, a single deagle bullet. Takes his time and secures it. Oh, goodness. We're back into this trading blows that we've seen throughout this series. Weathering the bullets, the nades, and everything in between. They look to fall off into the afterplan positions. Will Astralis go for this? That's the question. Util implies yes. One for the Molotov towards the sandbags. It does completely burn Nexa. NUKE gonna flash for Amanek's push. Contact on his right side. He's not looking. He's a dead man. NUKE now has to do way too much. It's all onto Jax. Kits? None. 10-second defuse. He can win this, but now they've done it. Quick defense. It was Dupree to bodyguard. You can see how wide he was on that defuse. Okay. Now, heavy lean B, and they're being obvious about it. Look at all the nades and the headshots. Amanek peeks just as he releases the nade. Now 2 there on Jens. Bubsky barely getting his nades out, does get tucked in. And wow, G2 just roll over the B defense.
Well, there's a pace change right there. You know, we've been asking for it. We've been wondering where it is. You know, this back and forth nature, getting territory, playing with the opening kills. Oh, this position, it looks so powerful, but every time I see it getting used, it's hard cleared. Is it going to be the same story? Oh, the bomb.
NUKE's got 1 HP still pushing for it. There we go. They take it all. And then you've basically got B stairs control. That's a nice and simple way to do it. No need to faff around with a flash for your squad mates. And that's the angle they just keep stepping into. Nice find. Just 3 more for G2 to put the 9th on the board. They are boosting. There's a good chance they'll find... Ooh, nothing. Jax is the one to take it away from them. They could see a great deal over that close smoke. Oh.
Dancing with death there, Amanek a bit, but I think this round is already done. That's why he's starting to get hyper-aggressive. Only had the MAC-10 and has plenty of cash for a buy in the next. Hunter will finish this one off. Lovely 2 kills, and that is 9. G2, 1 round away here from double digits, 1 round away from 10-5.
Some pressing shots, but short is taken, and now the util can be dumped. It will not be safe, and that flank we spoke about looks like it's being tossed up right now. What is he up to? Straight up over the box. An easy frag for Nexa and an easy plant as well. G2 in hot pursuit of a 10th here. Retake smokes lined up.
Flank?
Molly for the sandbag position. NUKE getting a bit hot and bothered here and does get away. Jax even finding one on the edge. Just dancing with it. Does tag up Magisk. The bomb half gone. Smoke back on the bomb. Bubsky swing, NUKE's gonna get it with the deagle, and 10 for G2. Just Dupree loudly stampeding towards him. He deals with it as well. 3 from NUKE, 10 from G2. Lots of them up short, 3 of them in fact, and that smoke has already blocked off that short progression. This is a cool pistol round from Astralis, and it works exactly as intended. Bomb down, 5v5. Smoke on Nexa and the kit. He has intentions with this. He just needs his teammates to find some bloodshed, and they re-smoke it. The audacity, they can play close. Jax catches a bit of lead to the head, and just fighting around this single box, just using those 2 smokes to buy enough time.
There's a Bubsky flank as well.
You're right. Slowly but surely creeping behind him. It doesn't look like it's going to be necessary, because now he does strike for 2. Oh, Astralis, this is a magnificent T-pistol. Write that one down.
So quick.
Yeah.
So quick.
Glaive is taking some serious space. You can see from G2's position, they know he's there's a rat in the system. And such a tight line from Glaive. 2 headshots is all he has to report.
This is really awkward now, though.
Yeah, I mean, Nexa's got all of them towards him. If he could catch one on the cross, what a shot from Nexa! And Jax can finish this one off now. Magisk is ringing his alarm bells. They've even got 2 AKs for this one. Kevlar, extra special for Jax. Bomb down, a single flash for Magisk to reposition. If they let him. Wide peek, fires off his first. They are starting to double peek, and he will upgrade to the AK full 30 bullets to play with. It doesn't matter. Amanek catches it, and immediately G2 return the favor. He's got a lot of space as Dupree's a very sharp object. Looking to penetrate. Oh, Nex is not even looking. Okay, well, that's a gift. And it keeps on giving. Bubsky, Dupree combine for a round-winning and a perfect round-winning performance. It's only Jax at 50.
Jax might have caught the timing here. Has done. Seems aware that more could have been up close and personal, and Dupree will take the honors. Takes down Jax, gets round number 7 secured. Still in an awkward position if an execute comes. He's going to be blind.
Oh, God, he's everything. He's everything and more. Burning blind, holds his nerve and holds the line. Bubsky's team flash seals the fate of Dupree. Nightmare fuel. Could get worse. Hunter's holding across to the default boxes. Glaive's got a nade in his hand, gets cut down to 42. Rotates in heavily here, and only 3 left for the Danish squad. Flash in, looking to contest. Bubsky's on the default boxes, does tame the spray, and now the bomb's down, they can play. Amanek not got the weapon for the job. It's not ideal to be retaking like so.
Yeah, but no kit.
And no kit as well. That early find from NUKE could change things. Bubsky's in a very powerful position if he doesn't lose his teammates. NUKE's just killed everyone. Even caught Bubsky in the smoke and finished off again. G2 given a gift of 2 frags from NUKE. That was about to be an impossible 3v3 to break. Well, and this is the playground now for Astralis, right? You can just pick and prod and poke.
Or get picked upon.
Just walk into the AWP.
Yeah, okay, well, back and forth we go. Nexus found another. They're just limping in one at a time here, Astralis.
And Jax, he's about to have a Zipex on a silver platter. Just like that, 1 by 1. Bubsky's next up, does manage to trade. Needed that. Has a smoke, has the bomb, has a teammate in the form of Glaive. Very disconnected, he's just working on joining up now. And Bubsky standing strong. They can do this, you know.
Big nade.
Yeah, Amanek working at half. These rifles can shred through the opposition now. He just needs to be clicking first, and that's what Bubsky's seeking. Trying to catch a timing as it fades. His toes are there, and Glaive is gone. Round 1. Nexa, another impactful multi-kill. He's been pulling out mega kills for his squad over the course of this 3-map affair. Okay, so fast across the bridge. Very audible. And people to contest in Jax. Naded, and the spray connects. Oh, they're sitting ducks to those flashes. Fish in a barrel. Nothing to report other than dismay.
Fell apart very quickly there, but that's the expected outcome in a round like this. Scrambling now, just Bubsky and Dupree to try and do it all.
You can see all the util, they're panicking to dump on the B take. It's indicative that they're not in the site. Could lead to a plant, could lead to a fight. Headshots would have to be hit. That's a wide swing. NUKE's already stopped the plant, and now the rest, I'm afraid, comes down to Dupree. Flash of his own design. NUKE's pushing the issue, and that's the end of that 15. G2 are 1 round away from the semi-finals. Up against Astralis, a full 3-map affair, but this one looking as convincing as Train. It was 16-7. They know Jax's sandbags. He's made it very obvious.
Have another molly for him here too.
And as his smoke fades, he is booked. That should be the 4v4 then. Oh, teammate smokes him out. He's still working with this. This gets really nasty for Astralis. They still have to deal with him. NUKE somehow takes down Glaive. 1 by 1, they fall. It's on to the last 2. Smoker is up. They're not going to let them plant though, are they? They'll just throw their bodies through that smoke. Flashes are up. Bomb is just meandering towards Dupree's hands. That's a find. Magisk with 1. 15 seconds and they're gone down to the AWP. All right, G2. They'll lock in the semi-finals. It's a big find and a big scalp. Astralis bested, and there's a long list of teams taking down the Danes as of late.